Aloha! Before anything else, I want to introduce myself first. I am Emeren Dimaculangan and this video is for academic purposes. Now we're gonna talk about communication breakdown. So here we go! And before we proceed to our topic, which is communication breakdown, let's define first what is communication. Communication. It is a process of expressing and exchanging of information, thoughts, ideas, and feelings. It is a process of sharing and conveying messages or information from one person to another within and across channels, contexts, media, and cultures. And there are various ways to communicate. What are those? It can be through verbal, non-verbal, like gestures, facial expressions, body language, and can be through technology and many more ways. As you know, in our day-to-day conversation, we experience the so-called communication breakdown. Have you ever experienced talking to someone but then someone else interrupted you? Or you went to a place wherein they have different language from what you are using, so you can't interact with them, neither understand them. And those are examples of communication breakdown. So, what is communication breakdown? A communication breakdown is defined as a failure to exchange information resulting in a lack of communication. There are factors why communication breakdown occur or barriers to communication. What are those? First, physical barriers. It is a natural or environmental condition, and according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, physical barriers are structural obstacles in natural or man-made environments that prevent or block mobility or access for people with disabilities. Example: noise from a construction site, loud sound of a karaoke, people talking too loud. Second, psychological barriers. Mental or emotional barriers refers to the psychological state that is opinions, attitudes, status, consciousness, and emotions of a person that deeply affects the ability to communicate. Example: shyness, lack of confidence, fear or stage fright, and depression. Third, cultural barriers. Values, beliefs, and traditions. Cultural barriers are challenges to cross-cultural communication within an organization. When people from different cultures who might speak different languages, have different cultural beliefs, or use different gestures and symbols to communicate, their cultural differences might become barriers to have successful communication. Example: different beliefs, manners of dressing, speaking. Fourth, linguistic barriers. Language and word meanings. It is the difficulties in communication experienced by people or groups originally speaking different languages or even dialects in some cases. And according to Kathleen Berger-Bar, there are also similar kind of barrier. This is called noises. First, external noises. Examples: noise from vehicles, the dog barking, and the sound of airplane. Internal noises. Examples: confrontation with a friend, fear of speaking in front of the class. And the last one is semantic noises. Examples: incorrect grammar and using idiomatic expressions. So, how can we avoid communication breakdown? And according to Ronnie Peterson, there are 5 ways to avoid communication breakdown. First, have clarity of thought before you speak. Second, learn to listen. Build up your confidence by asking for feedback and observing others. Take care of your body language and tone. And the last one, communicate face-to-face on the important issues. I hope it would help you to be aware of the communication breakdown that we talked about earlier and learn the tips on how to avoid it. Again, Emeren Dimaculangan, and thank you for watching.